Hello, hi, good morning. You're welcome again. My name is Grace Balogun, your favorite therapist. Yes, today we'll be talking about wellness. Wellness. When we talk about wellness, what comes to mind? Wellness is a point of being healthy. Wellness is a point of being alert, a point of being in charge of everything around you. It's more like the opposite of sickness. It's more like the opposite of sickness, being feeble and everything. But wellness, you're strong, you're healthy, you're on top of your game, you are in charge, you are in control of who you are. And wellness entails a lot of things. There is spiritual wellness, there is physical wellness, there is emotional wellness, there is occupational wellness, there is even social wellness. So it's a broad thing, meaning we have to be a fully functioning human being. You need to be in charge, you need to be on top of your game. So today we'll be discussing emotional wellness. Emotional wellness. When we talk about emotions, we mean feelings. Although emotions are not 100% feelings, there are still some differences between them, but today we mean feelings. Emotional wellness, it means being in charge of your feelings. And most times most people don't even understand what feelings are. What are feelings? Feelings are different from your thought. Your feelings are different from what you're thinking. They are different from what is going on in your mind. Your feelings are more like physical or emotional reaction to things. Emotional, the way you experience some things, the way the way you explain some things around you. Emotional reaction to things and situations around you. So when we talk about emotions or feelings, we are talking about anger, you know, feeling of anger, feeling of happiness, feeling shy, feeling disgust, feeling anxious, feeling exhausted, feeling disgust. So it's a whole lot. When we're talking about feelings, they are the things that goes on internally but manifest or exhibit itself in form of your mood. Yes, they come in form of mood. They come to interfere with the way you react to things. So emotional wellness, now we say emotional wellness, it is an awareness. Don't forget, an awareness. It is the understanding and acceptance of these feelings that we just mentioned. So when we are talking about emotional wellness, we are talking about the awareness, the understanding, the acceptance of feelings. It doesn't end there. It also goes to managing effectively, managing these feelings effectively through situations, through challenges, and all that. So let's pick it one by one. What do we mean by awareness? Awareness is a point of knowing, a point of knowing something. You can lay your hands on it, you know it, you are aware of it, this thing exists. You can pinpoint it, you can point it down, that is awareness. Then understanding, you know what it means. You have full, I don't want to use understanding now, like you have the insight to what is happening around you. You have the insight. There's something we call insight oriented therapy. In therapy, it is bringing the client to the point of knowing and understanding their circumstances or their situations or whatever the diagnosis may be. So when we say understanding, it's more like you are on top of it. You can explain it. You cannot. There is no way you can explain what you don't know. There is no way you can explain what you don't understand. And it doesn't end there. You also need to be able to accept it. You accept these feelings. They are your feelings. You accept them. You validate them. You don't deny your feelings. Your feelings are your feelings. And your feelings, we say in psychology, they are valid because they are your feelings. They are the things going on inside of you. They are the things that dictate what your mood will be. So your feelings are your feelings. You don't need to deny your feelings, just accept these feelings, and learn proper ways of managing it, effective ways of managing your feelings. Don't forget, accept it. You need to accept it. You need to understand your feelings. You need to aware. Oh, that awareness. You need to be aware of your feelings. You need to understand your feelings, and you need to accept your feelings. Then you move to being able to manage it properly. You need to be able to manage your emotions properly. You don't want to go about carrying your emotions around, your feelings around, and you don't want to bleed on others. There are so many people bleeding, and they don't bleed alone. They bleed on people around them. They bleed on their subordinates. They bleed on their helpers. Some bleed on their children. Some bleed on their family. Bleed on their spouses. It shouldn't be. We need to learn effective ways to manage our emotions so that we'll keep it in control. You'll be in charge of it. You are in charge of it. God has given us innate capacity to manage our feelings and emotions. But when you find yourself outside the box, when you think, oh, this thing is going out of, and it is possible for us not to be able to manage it at times, but we also need to learn some skills, some ways to manage it. So these and many more are what we'll be talking about in our next session, knowing how to properly manage your emotions so that it doesn't disrupt your plan, so that it doesn't reflect on anything you're doing, so that you be on top of your game. So until I come your way again, please be in charge of your emotions. Know your emotions. That is awareness. Understand your emotions, accept your emotions, and work on how to manage it. Thank you, and God bless you. See you next time.